Hi there guys, this is just going to be a video on my settings, sensitivity, hit markers, gameplay settings, everything. Just going to go through them. So yeah, here we go. Firstly with controls, vibration on. I have the invertical stuff off because invertical controls are just horrible. Soldier sensitivity is 100, so max. Vehicle sensitivity is currently 55, and my soldier zoom sensitivity is 75%, as you can see on the screen. All this is default, as I'm sure you guys most likely use default there. So the main settings here: 100% soldier sensitivity, 75% zoom sensitivity, and then 55 vehicle. Control schemes: alternate on soldier buttons, ground vehicles veteran, and air vehicles are veteran. The rest are just default. And on the advanced settings, all my sights have been set to 85%, except for these three here because I just don't use those sights, so I haven't really got around to changing those. So 85 on individual zoom sights. The plane sensitivity I've put 200% sensitivity, but that only seems to have an effect upon the free look style thing. So you click L3 and how fast you can look around during that is increased massively with that. It's just easy because you only really need to look behind yourself, so you can just click it, flick straight behind for 200%. The rest remain unchanged. Okay, I've changed none of these, they're all default. So that's the controls gameplay. So I got the hood on, of course. Chat and inventory just went active. Okay, so the Crosshair Call-Out, which is the hipfire reticles, is just a luminous green, as you can see. It's about there in the box, if that helps. That should be on, but it isn't for some reason. What? That's usually on, I don't know why that was off. That's just the kill feed if you need to know how to set the kill feed up. So hit indicator visibility is 100% of course. So the hit colour for body shots and leg shots is yellow. Headshot is red, and blue is a kill shot. Exactly the same as my BF1 setup, if you saw that. What else we got? And yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of this is default. So as you can see, most of these are just left on: soldier, auto, leaning, peeking, whatever. Don't use it much, but it's just on just in case. Parachute, that needs to be no. So parachute auto deploy, you want that to be on no, to be honest, because if you bail out of a plane and the automatic parachute comes out, it normally does it pretty high, so you're more vulnerable floating down for a longer period of time. If you turn it off, you manually decide when that parachute's open. It's much better. I know. Okay, so obviously I normally play with aim assist off. I accidentally reset the tutorials. I wondered why some of the settings had changed. So network. So yeah, that's it. If you want the graph on, I don't use the graph. Performance indicators. Yeah, I leave that on show because that's like your ping symbol in the top right, or the clock, so you know if you're lagging on that. Any of these changed? Sorry, I accidentally reset the tutorials earlier. Hence why aim assist was on and it's off all the time, of course. Flight zoom radius, I'm not even 100% sure on how that affects flying. I think when you zoom it's just a larger radius, even though when I tested it, it didn't seem like much of a difference. So that's not too important. I use war tapes for the sound preset because it just sounds nicer, in my opinion. Let's keep VoIP off so you don't have to hear the screaming 10-year-olds in the the squad. And brightness is 75, but obviously that's personal preference. Field of view 72. Vehicle third person field of view 75. No, that's off. I haven't tested that, so I'll just keep that off. Motion blur's on 0 because motion blur's just horrible. No, I just kept that on. Colorblind, no, off because I don't use it. Yeah, so that's all my settings. Just pause the video if you want to go through them or have similar settings, etc.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and comment below on what other videos you would like me to create.